Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisyati Mariam Suryani. I am a student of UNMA or Majalengka University in Teaching, Training and Educational Faculty in English program, 6th semester. In this video, I'd like to describe materials related to the TESOL course. But first of all, do you know TESOL? TESOL. TESOL is an acronym from Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. So, this course is how to teach English to non-native English, such as ESL, English as Second Language, like in Singapore or Malaysian, and English as Foreign Language or EFL, like in Indonesia or India. In this video, I'd like to explain the title is Teaching English Pronunciation Through Western Movie in the New Habitual Era. Actually, this video is to fulfill my assignment in TESOL course, and I hope this video can be useful for us in teaching, learning English pronunciation. The title is Teaching English Pronunciation Through Western Movie in the New Habitual Era. The reason why I choose this title because I'm very interesting to pronunciation of English, and then why I use movie or Western movie as media in the teaching pronunciation, because now we are still in online study and we are still in the new habitual era from coronavirus disease. So with using Western movie, we can learn by it in online class or in our homes, individual. The next, maybe all of you have known what is pronunciation, but here pronunciation according to the expert, according to Yates 2002, as cited in Perhasian Gilagini 2016. Pronunciation is the production of sound that is used for making meaning. Yes, of course, pronunciation can produce the sound because we spell the word, we pronounce the word, and the meaning probably change if the pronunciation is different by the good pronunciation or the true pronunciation. So we have to pronounce every English word well. And then it includes attention to the particular sounds of a language or segments, aspects of speech beyond the level of the individual sound, such as intonation, pressing, stress, timing, and writing, or suprasegmental aspect. In intonation, we are using uh, true intonation in every single word. And then pressing, uh, we use press for suitable the word. And then stress is very important because with stress word our speaking can be more useful can be more beautiful to hear by the speakers, and also by our talking friends. If the noun or adjective we stress it we stress in the first syllable, and then if the word is a verb we stress in the second syllable. That is the general rule in stressing word. And then timing and right, those elements uh, have been ready in the pronunciation of English. How the voice is projected or voice quality, and in its broad definition, attention to gestures and expression that are closely related to the way we speak a language. While we are speaking, we also can use gesture or other non-verbal communication to define our purpose of our speaking. And each of these aspects of pronunciation is briefly outlined below, and references for further study are suggested by Dr. Linda Yates, 2015. Is pronunciation important to be learned? The first answer, yes, it is. The pronunciation is important to be learned because pronunciation is one of basic English skill before speaking. We have to pronounce well before we speak in English. And second, it is very urgent. Yes, pronunciation is very urgent to be learned by English learners because if our pronunciation wrong, other people will be misunderstanding, and they will be confused by our spoken. Other people or even native speaker still can understand the meaning, or if we are in grammar error, but other people or native English will be confusing or will be misunderstanding when we are speaking in wrong pronunciation. So pronunciation is the quality of our speaking. And the third answer, it is an obligation for all English learners. Of course, we have to learn pronunciation before we speak English. And while speaking is the most important basic of language that goes in foreign language learning. If our pronunciation is wrong, the vocabulary and also the grammar are wrong too. So it is very important to be learned, and also an obligation for all English learners. What is movie? Of course, we we have known what is movie because in our daily life we we often watch movie like cartoon, Korean, and so on. But here we we will use Western movie such as Harry Potter, Avatar, Twilight, and others. But according to Hornby 2006, movie means a series of moving picture recorded with sound that tells a story. Sound as cinema or movie. Why must Western movie? According to Prambudi 2013 says that the most effective way to learn English is to listen and watch movies seriously. In this way, the contour of the pronunciation is easily understood. One can imitate the pronunciation of Western or foreign movie so that a long time will get used to say by Prambudi. And the second, we can train pronunciation by the native English directly from a reality context, and we can apply in our daily too in practice speaking English with pronunciation well. And this exercise is fun way. Of course, yes. Watching movie uh, is hobby of us, and watching movie also can can make fun. So we are learning while entertain ourselves, right? And we can train our pronunciation as possible as many times. And then how to use movie as the media in pronunciation of English, in learning pronunciation. I mean, first, if the teaching in the online classroom, the teacher play the movie uh, and ask the students to watch it carefully to catch the the words, to catch the vocabulary. So the students must be carefully and very very calm. Don't make noise, don't make disturb. And the second, the movie can be with subtitle or without it. No matter. you use subtitle or without subtitle, because uh, we just focus on the vocabulary, on the pronunciation of actress and actor of that movie. What they said. The students write down the vocabularies that they have catched, as many as possible, and then after the movie ends, the students will be asked to read the vocabularies aloud by teacher one by one, according to their note of vocabularies list from the movie. The students can pronounce every vocabulary many times until they can pronounce well. Read aloud and practice more and more, because practice makes perfect, right? And then the teacher can fix their pronunciation if the students wrong in their pronunciation, so the teacher have to fix them. And here they are the suggestions. First, watching Western movie, usually adult people or young people, and very rarely, if or seldom, uh, if the Western movie be watched by kids, right? Watch movie with slow speaking, rhyming, in order to understand what actors or actress say. For beginner, better watching movie with slow speaking or rhyming. And then watch your favorite Western movie in order to make you comfortable, make you happy, and can practice pronunciation uh, with spirit. This exercise can be done in the class or in your home, alone or collaborative learning with your friends. But before you try to practice pronunciation, better make mouth or tongue exercise as zooming out before pronunciation before pronouncing. Practice with a, I, U, E, O in long intonation in order to make your mouth flexible to pronounce in English. I think this enough. Thanks for your attention, and very very forgive me for my mistakes. Finally, I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Keep spirit for learning English pronunciation.